Chadron's going to be a really good football team. They're well coached. They've got great tradition. I think what you're going to see is, even though the record's 1-2 right now, they lost to a Division I team. They had a chance to tie the game, and then basically had an interception at the end of the game. They had a chance to win the game against Mines, who's a nationally ranked team. And so you've got a really, really good football team. They're a little bit inexperienced on the offensive side at quarterback and running back, but they're still very good. They're great with their scheme. They understand what they're doing. They've been doing it for a long time. Defensively, they still have a defense that really runs around, and they're outstanding with their pursuit, and they're going to give you a lot of different looks. And we've got to be on top of our game. I think the biggest thing we've been emphasizing to our players is that this football team has never played Chadron. When you take a look at it, the chemistry of this team, the players on this particular team have never played Chadron, nor have Chadron's players played this team. Everything that's going to take place on Saturday relates strictly to what we do on Saturday, what they do on Saturday. It really doesn't have anything to do with tradition. I think this football team that we've got right now is setting its own tradition, and that's the exciting thing, and that's what we want them to understand is, the past is the past. It's exactly that. It has nothing to do with the future, and if we take care of the football, we take care of our business, we're going to be just fine on Saturday. I think our guys have really put in some effort in the punt return game. We get pressure on punters. We're going to continue to go after basically the kicks, and I think a lot of people are really staying in more in their protection, and then our guys are doing a great job of matching up down the field, and Dustin's doing a great job of catching the football and getting yards. It isn't always going to be a big play, but even if he's getting 3, 4, 5 yards each time, that changes the field position over the course of the game. But as he's doing that, we definitely have the opportunity for the big play, and we've had a couple of them, and hopefully we can get a couple more of those. But I think a lot of it really goes into Coach Martin, Coach Gabriel, with the things they teach and our special teams technique and with the schemes, and I think it's been paying dividends. I think right now our defense as a whole is playing outstandingly well. And we can take the pass defense. I think we got guys that can run and cover, but we're getting pressure on the quarterbacks. Quarterbacks are having to throw the ball early. We've been getting some picks. We've been doing a great job there. And so I think it's a whole combination of, number one, we're doing a great job up front, and we're creating third down and long situations. Part of that goes back to the first and second downs. I think we're doing a great job on first and second down of really playing great team defense. And then when we get them into the third downs, I think our secondary is playing phenomenally well. They can break on the ball. We've got pressure up front. We've got linebackers that run with guys. So I think it really comes back to being a great team defense, and not just in the pass game, but I think we're playing very well in every phase. Jonathan and DJ are both playing really well. And Jonathan's had a couple games now, the one against Dixie and then the one against Adams last week, where DJ got dinged up a little bit, and all of a sudden Jonathan just shines. And as he got more carries in the game, he gets really into the flow of the stuff, and he's a tough ball carrier, and he's a little quicker than people think, and he's still got good speed, but he is a hammer boy to bring down. And so Jonathan's doing a great job, but again, he'll even share that a lot of that goes back to our offensive line has really been doing a very good job for us up front. We're more physical. We've got more guys that are played together. They're making the calls. They're communicating to each other, and I think that's going to be the big key. I think it's going to continue to be the big key this week as well, with both Jonathan, DJ being back there. But with the line, Chadron gives a lot of different looks. If we can make the calls and recognize the different looks that they give us, I think we got a ground game that has a chance to move the football on anybody, and that obviously sets up the pass off of the zone play as well as even our passing game down the field.